everybody. You may not know me, but I am Sarah Bloodglove. But you may call me Sarah. I am 22 years old, and I am a big Genshin fan. I've been playing the game since update 4.6 back in May of 2024, but I started my account in June of 2022. Here's the proof if you don't believe me. Anyways, today we're gonna talk about things I don't like about Genshin. Disclaimer, I won't be talking about the lore, because I skipped the lore and the dialogue, because I don't have enough time to spend time to listen and read the lore and all that. Another disclaimer, I will not be talking about the character designs, and I will not be praising the male characters and then slandering the female characters, because I'm not a sexist pig who's very misogynistic and insecure about themselves. Anyways, disclaimer over. So let's get started with the things that bother me the absolute most. The lack of a skip button. Why is there no skip button? You tell me. Like, I have this thing. I have things to do, Genshin. Like, come on. It takes me sometimes 2 to 3 hours or days. Depends how much stuff I have to do on a day to finish one Archon quest. While a skip button would make that a lot more faster. Hey, and yeah, I can already hear the lore fans screaming, being like, oh, the skip button will ruin the game. Ooh. Oh, shut up. The game won't be ruined. In fact, the game will get more traction. Look at games like Honkai Star Rail, another horror game. Like, they have a skip button. That game's doing great. Why can't we have one? For Pete's sake. And also, I do not, like many others, have the time to invest in a game that has like years worth of dialogue and lore and stuff to really, be up to date with the lore and stuff, just please let me have a skip button. Like, quit being so immature about it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, my second problem with the game is something stupid, but it still irritates me to hell. Like, the objects you need to look for to level up your characters. Like, for Varka, you need those purple wolf hook thingies. For Zhongli, I believe it's called the core lapis things you need. And for Movika, you need those withering purple blooms flowers. My issue with this is, when you select and go to collect, it only shows you 3 spots at once, and not all the spots you need where you need to be to get them. Super annoying. And yes, I know, back in Genshin, the early Genshin days, they did not have that privilege. They did not have a go to collect button. But hey, if I keep complaining, maybe they will even improve and make it easier for people like me who have a hard time finding every single piece of the object that I need to collect to level up my character, because my goodness. Okay, issue number 3 that I have with this game. The hidden waypoints. What do you mean they're hidden? I look at the map, I think I have them all. And then boom, I end up in a lava cave over in Atlan. What do I find? A stupid hidden waypoint that I had no idea of existing? Genshin, what the hell? Just show them all on the map. I do not care if it becomes a bit too crowded. At least I know where I need to go. Like, come on. This is so annoying. And they only give like 5 primogems per waypoint. What yeah. Now we're going over to issue 5. Issue 5. Yes, issue 5. The lack of rewards. Like, by no means am I a free-to-play player, but Jesus Christ, they give like no rewards. Last update was like 60 primogems for the entire thing, and there were like 2 characters that everybody was excited to get, and I bet you not a lot of people got Nicole or Lohan. I bet you that. I can tell you that. Like, remember back in July of 2024 when there were some problems with Nuvilette, and the game was like, here, an apology, here's 10 wishes. They gave like 1,600 primogems to us for free, no strings attached. Just 1,600 not 1,600 pulls, 1,600 primogems, 10 pulls for nothing, for free, because we're having issues with Nuvilette. And now they had issues again with something, I don't even remember what. And you know what they gave us? Not even one pull. 100 Primogems. What are you gonna do with 100 Primogems? You can't do anything with that except get some more resin. But who's gonna do that? Not me. Not me. No, no, no. Like, mate, come on, give us some more Primogems. We need them, especially the free-to-play players, because they're struggling out there. Like, they are, it's no joke, they are struggling. They have probably explored everything, and I'm over here struggling to explore, but I just keep paying for the welcome every month, because I can be asked, you know, because I'm a lazy bum with money, okay? I struggle every update, every single banner that pops up. I struggle to get one 5-star. I'm always like on the few last days I get the 5-star. 50-50 loss, 50-50 win, doesn't matter. Guaranteed. It's still only one 5-star. Like, I have to be lucky to get 2 in one patch of characters. Like, come on, dude. What the heck? Okay, issue number 5 I'm having. The issue that I'm also having with the game is how easily you can use your 5-star weapons and artifacts if you give your account to a so-called friend that you trusted so much, but then they screw everything over and delete your weapons and your artifacts, and then you have to start from scratch. Can Hoyo put those weapons and maybe the artifacts that you love so much behind a password, a separate password that is not the same as your account's password, so that it doesn't get lost? Like, come on, what the hell? Like, I've seen so many videos of people just quitting Genshin because they thought they could trust their friend to help them fix their world or build a character, and then boom, everything's gone. No artifacts, no weapons, nothing. They're just gonna have to start from scratch. And mind you, people pay for those weapons sometimes. You have to wish for those weapons. They just don't come from nothing. You have to wish for those. Ridiculous. Just put them behind a password. Because all those poor people that lost everything, goddamn, that's crazy. Hooey. Okay, issue number 6 I'm having. The fact that Genshin has never given us a free limited character, a 5-star, I mean. To my knowledge, Genshin has never given a free limited 5-star character, as in, you know, like Zhongli or, I don't know, Alhaitham or Movika or Varesa. None of those. They've never even given us a like free banner where you can just select the character you want, wish on it for free, and get the character you want. No, Genshin has never done that. To my knowledge, Honkai Star Rail has done that, I believe, and I think WoA, Withering Waves has done that as well. But Genshin has never done that, I think, because I've never heard anyone say like, "Oh my God, Genshin was so generous back then." None of that. None of that. Like, there is a system where you can, like, get a constellation of certain characters, but the thing is, you need to have those characters. Plus, you have to do dailies and spend 120 resin per day, 5 days a week, 8 weeks straight to get that constellation, and you can only get one constellation per character. And as I said before, you need to own the character already. I could only do that for Miko and Xiao because those are the 2 I own. The rest are just standard banner characters. I've now gotten my 3rd constellation for Diluc, but I don't give a shit about Diluc because I don't use him. I just... Jesus Christ. Like, it's so annoying. Like, what do you mean? Stop. Okay, last issue. It's a really stupid one. It doesn't really matter, but I just want to get it off my chest. Can Zhongli stop saying his...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Like, I get it, mate. You remember the taste, and you adore it and stuff, but you don't have the memories to share it with others because all those other people have died. I get it, but every time you stand still, he either floats his rock around, which I don't mind, but then he starts talking about his Amanthus wine, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, I don't care, just shut up, just flip the rock and set, I don't want to hear you. I love your voice, but goddamn, dude, every time, Osmanthus wine this, Osmanthus wine that, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'd rather hear Varka drink than hear you talk about your Osmanthus wine. It pisses me off. Okay, that's all I had to say about Genshin today. Yeah, my rant is over. I hope you all have a great day. I will not be quitting Genshin anytime soon because I love Varka and Movika too much to quit, damn it. But, take care, and have a great day, and, goodbye.